Hey, everybody. We're gonna go on ahead and try to do what I said we would do last time and try to get through this first year with Matthew and the Wilds pack. So let's see how far we can get this time, and I'm also not playing any Spotify music this time, so it's just gonna be me, the wonderful music and sounds of WolfQuest, and you guys. So, and we are on the Hungry Pups quest. I think I just woke up. I think. Let me see. Pups look all fed. So either I might have just fed the pups before I got off. I see buck mule deer ahead. We do not have a carcass, so I think we're gonna go on ahead and do a hunt. Come on, Destiny. Alright. But since it's in late summer, we're only really hunting elk calves, because they don't hurt as much as the cows or anything else. So going ahead and do a quick hunt, and then we will probably eat. Some coyotes. Kinda, sorta. Territory isn't doing too bad. So I apologize in advance if this stream's a little bit more on the quiet side because I'm not playing any music. I will try to pipe up and speak here and there, but if I don't, I apologize. I tend to get kind of focused in this game, so I forget that I'm streaming and then I need to talk. So, they're getting close though. There they are. Come on. So much more stubborn this late in the year. Come on. Spike chasing us here. There we go. That storm is hooked on one. But I'm trying to push them in this direction. Did they run further into our territory instead of out? There we go. Here's this little straggler here. Oh, he's nice and weak. Nice, nice. This will be easy. Hopefully. So I don't eat my words. There we go. Since I'm not super hungry, we might be able to mark this, depending on how much Storm eats here. But, it's gonna be about under half, and I'm also gonna take a chunk with me. Okay, yeah. It's not worth marking a carcass when it's that low. Scavengers are gonna gobble that up pretty quickly. So, hi, Pronghorn. Also, sorry I didn't really stream much over last week. It was really storming, and I was losing internet a lot more than usual. So I thought it was not really good conditions to try and stream. So that is why. We finally have a clear weather day today, so, and I'm off work, so it worked out. Looks like a storm is gonna brew. It's funny, I was just talking about storms. Okay, that's a rabbit. I was like, what is that? What am I... We've been having a lot of coyote problems, so... Alright. I think we're gonna try to sleep the storm away. Alright, they're gonna finish up the meat chunk. Oh, I do see coyotes. Let me do a quick check on territory. Yeah, we are gonna need to do a round of territory marking. Okay, yeah, they're coming. Come on. There we go. Let them eat. I'm here, Destiny. still some left over here. Okay. Never mind. I'll just slurp that back up. Okay, good. They're both full. Oh, look at that. They're playing. Really? Destiny? Where's the bark? There it is. Okay, my goodness. Once again. Well, this time we're actually going to be doing a couple of things. We're going to be marking territory and hunting. So, I prefer to get the hunting done out of the way first, so then I can send a storm back at least. Alright, well, we found mule deer tracks first, so if they have fawns with them, doesn't look like it. I don't know, probably not. Okay. We shall do... Oh no, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. If we can catch up. Ouch. We got a little stuck there. There we go. We're not able to take a chunk off of this one, but I could always bring back like a hair or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and send her back, and I will run around and mark territory. What's that? A handbag? Interesting. Actually, wait, let me pick it up because I don't know if I found this before. Yes, I have. Okay. Where's my supposed? There it is. I'm feeling like I'm seeing things. That's this one. Is this the one where I put by the big dead tree? No. I think that's in another hex. The reason why I went ahead and sent Storm back is because she will feed the pups as their hunger drops. And it'll keep the affinity from dropping as fast. So that's why I did what I did. Alright, there's that one. Sorry, I love the Wolf Quest music. Right. There's a hair. I'll bring this back. Or we'll eat it to top off our regurgitant. Instead of doing another hunt. I can't wait for the day when they add bighorn sheep. Oh, that's a... Is that a moose? Yes. Roaming around these cliffs, it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, development for this game is still nowhere near done or complete. So there will still be plenty of new updates to come. I think the next biggest one is going to be the map, a new map, Tower Fall. I think that's the next big thing. Because Saga, which is what we're playing now, is already out on multiplayer. So I'm pretty sure that'll be the next thing that they're going to be focusing on, is Tower Fall, from my understanding. Devs do not have like a set roadmap that they follow, so, but according to what they have said in past dev blogs on their YouTube channel, is that should be Tower Fall should be their next project that they're working on. Which that will be exciting, and then I know there are plans to bring more animals to the game as well, like pronghorn, like I mentioned before. And I think that is a dispersal. 99% sure. Yeah, we'll leave her alone. I do think there has been talk about adding bison calves as well. Do not quote me on anything I'm saying, by the way, because things always change. Things can always change in game development. So, but that is from my knowledge of what's going to be coming next to Wolf Quest. So, then if the bison calves thing is true, I don't know what comes after that. All I know is that they plan on, once the game is fully complete on PC, they will then start porting it to Android and iOS devices, which I know a lot of people are waiting on. With it being out on Steam Deck, has kind of helped the want to carry this game portably has kind of come down, but a lot of people can't dish out $300, $300 to $400 for a Steam Deck, so a actual mobile release is still something that is being greatly requested. So hope you guys enjoyed that little rant. And these are the last two hexes back to back here. Alright. So now we're gonna head home, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up a hare or two. So I ate the one to kind of bring up. Ooh, ow. I'm gonna say if I could, but I don't have the stamina for it. Nephew's stamina is already not the greatest, so. Oh, there's a hare, but we're probably gonna eat this one to bring up the food that's in our belly. I will need like one or two more. Hares should not give you very much, but they're a good and easy snack if you can find them. Because their spawn rate before in the older game used to be like rampant. Like you were tripping over hairs, pretty much. And now since Anniversary Edition has come out, they're a little bit more... They're still frequent, but not as frequent, if that makes sense. Because the coyotes and the eagles kind of help with the population. Because wolves actually don't really hunt and kill hares or rabbits very often, because they're usually a lot more work than what they actually provide. So, which is why I'm not going to actively seek them out. If I run into them, then I'll grab one. If I don't, then it is not meant to be. That is Norris Peak back there, Alan. Been out here pretty much throughout the early morning. I mean, it's still kind of morning. So, another moose calf. A little bit too big and tough for me to take on my own. Alright, this one I'll just give straight to the babies. Yep, see, they're all pretty. Well, oh, and then Storm is the one that finishes off the rabbit. Of course. Of course. Just means we'll have to feed them a little bit more when we wake up. Get that affinity up. Oh, and just when I thought it was going to be a clear weather day here in real life, I hear thunder. That's just great. And I also received a text message. Oh, would you look at that? It is now fall. Which means, let's check our quest, we're almost through September. So, yes, I know you're hungry. Oh gosh, we have wolves. That's not good. Eat later, guys. I'm gonna hope internet doesn't go out, but I do hear thunder outside, so. Yeah, get out of here. Freaking Saddle Mountain. There we go. At least it was just a couple of them. Alright, guys, eat. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah, there's some politics happening down here. Let me check here. Huh. I was checking to see if there were any, like, dispersals, because sometimes if a lot of a pack disperses, it can be due to, like, the death of one of the parents, or one or both parents, or a leader decides to disperse, which can happen. I've seen it in my longer play. Wow, that was really close. Don't know if that even picked up on the mic. So yeah, I apologize now if I lose internet. Okay. Mostly fed up.